In the world of cybersecurity, knowledge is power. Before a hacker launches an attack, they gather information. This is called reconnaissance. Think of it as the first strike. It's about understanding the target's defenses, weaknesses, and potential vulnerabilities. Without proper reconnaissance, an attack is like shooting in the dark. It's much less likely to succeed. Reconnaissance is all about minimizing risk and maximizing impact. A skilled hacker uses reconnaissance to identify the easiest path to their objective. This might involve finding an unsecured server, exploiting a software vulnerability, or even manipulating people into giving up sensitive information. No matter the method, reconnaissance is the cornerstone of a successful cyber attack. To understand reconnaissance, imagine a thief planning to rob a bank. They wouldn't just barge in blindly. They'd study the bank's layout, security measures, and staff routines. They might observe delivery schedules, identify potential escape routes, and even learn the names of employees. This information is crucial for planning a successful heist. Hackers do the same thing, but in the digital world. They use various tools and techniques to gather information about their target systems and networks. Just like a thief casing a bank, hackers are looking for weaknesses to exploit. This information allows them to craft targeted attacks that are more likely to succeed. Reconnaissance comes in two main flavors, passive and active. Both are crucial steps in the intelligence gathering phase of a cyber attack. Passive reconnaissance is like observing from a distance, much like a spy gathering intel without ever being noticed. The attacker doesn't directly interact with the target's systems. Instead, they gather information from publicly available sources, staying under the radar. This might include searching the internet for company information, employee profiles on social media, or even scanning websites for technical details. They meticulously collect data without leaving a trace. By piecing together bits of information, they can build a comprehensive profile of the target. This might include organizational structure, key personnel, and even potential vulnerabilities. Active reconnaissance is more direct and involves engaging with the target's systems, albeit subtly. This approach is more hands-on. The attacker engages with the target's systems, albeit subtly. They might run port scans to identify open ports and services, use tools to test for known vulnerabilities, or even send carefully crafted emails to gather information. They might run port scans to identify open ports and services, use tools to test for known vulnerabilities, or even send carefully crafted emails to gather information. This method is riskier, but can provide more detailed insights. Active reconnaissance carries a higher risk of detection, but it can also yield more valuable information. The attacker must balance the need for detailed data with the risk of being discovered. Section 4. Anatomy of an attack, the online store heist. Let's imagine a hacker targeting an online store. This isn't just any store, but one with thousands of customers and a treasure trove of sensitive information. Their goal is to steal customer credit card information. This data is incredibly valuable on the black market, fetching high prices. Their reconnaissance might start with passive methods. This means they won't interact directly with the store's systems, avoiding detection. They'll scour the internet for information about the store's website platform, payment processing system, and any publicly known security breaches. This can include reading forums, checking social media, and even looking at job postings for clues. Next, they might move to active reconnaissance. This is where things get more hands-on and risky. They'll run vulnerability scanners against the website, looking for weaknesses to exploit. These tools can reveal outdated software, misconfigurations, and other security gaps. They might even try to inject malicious code into the website's forms, hoping to capture customer data. This could be through SQL injection or cross-site scripting attacks. Finally, armed with this knowledge, the hacker can launch their attack. They feel confident and ready to exploit the vulnerabilities they've discovered. They might exploit a vulnerability to gain access to the website's database. This database could contain thousands of credit card numbers, personal addresses, and other sensitive information. Alternatively, they could create a fake payment page that tricks customers into entering their credit card information. This method is often used in phishing attacks. Without proper reconnaissance, this entire operation would be significantly more difficult and risky. The hacker relies on detailed information to minimize their chances of getting caught and maximize their success. Section 5. The good guys recon to ethical hacking. It's not just the bad guys who use reconnaissance. Ethical hackers, also known as white hat hackers, use the same techniques to identify and fix vulnerabilities before malicious actors can exploit them. These professionals are highly skilled in understanding the mindset of a hacker. They work with companies to test their defenses, simulating real-world attacks to find and address weaknesses. They perform penetration testing, vulnerability assessments, and other security audits to identify and remediate potential security risks. Think of ethical hackers as digital security consultants. They use their skills to help organizations improve their security posture. By employing the same tactics as malicious hackers, ethical hackers play a crucial role in making the digital world a safer place. Ethical hackers are often certified professionals who have undergone rigorous training and testing. They stay updated with the latest threats and security measures to ensure they can effectively protect their clients. Their work is crucial in preventing data breaches, financial losses, and reputational damage. They collaborate with other cybersecurity experts to create a comprehensive security strategy. By identifying and fixing vulnerabilities before they can be exploited, ethical hackers help build a more secure and resilient digital infrastructure for everyone. Section 6. Reconnaissance in everyday life. Reconnaissance isn't just something that happens in the digital world. We all do it in our daily lives, often without even realizing it. Think about the last time you went to a new restaurant. You probably checked online reviews, looked at the menu, maybe even peeked at photos to get a sense of the ambience. That's reconnaissance, or considered job hunting. You research potential employers, network with people in your field, and tailor your resume and cover letter to specific positions. Again, reconnaissance. It's about gathering information to make informed decisions and improve your chances of success. Section 7. Conclusion. Reconnaissance, a vital chess move. In the game of cybersecurity, reconnaissance is like carefully studying the chessboard before making a move. It's an essential step for both attackers and defenders. For attackers, reconnaissance provides the information and insights needed to launch successful attacks. For defenders, it's about identifying and mitigating vulnerabilities before they can be exploited. As we become increasingly reliant on technology, understanding the role of reconnaissance is more critical than ever. By learning how hackers gather information, we can better protect ourselves and our organizations from cyber attacks. Remember, knowledge is power. And in the world of cybersecurity, reconnaissance is the key to unlocking that power.